First Coast News is on your side. Remember that video showing maggots in a to-go box? Well, as First Coast News reported yesterday, the woman who posted the video claims it came from the Caribbean Sunrise Bakery in Jacksonville. The video is getting a lot of attention on social media. First Coast News' Eric Alvarez got access into the kitchen of the popular restaurant to see if the food is safe for you and your family.
The owner of the Caribbean Sunrise Bakery not only offered to give First Coast News her side of the story, she also took me back into the kitchen and even offered to taste her own food. Basically, she's putting her money where her mouth is. For the last 13 years, Denise Daley has been running Caribbean Sunrise Bakery on North Main Street, where the specialty is the jerk chicken. The same dish one local woman says she cut into and found maggots.
If it did happen, it was an isolated incident.
Daley says the key word there is if, claiming cooks bake the chicken in the morning, then cook it some more on the grill, keep it hot in the kitchen, and heat it one more time in the microwave, meaning it's cooked 3 times before being served to customers.
Ensure that what the customer gets is a hot meal.
She says after the complaint, the staff checked all of the meat and didn't find any problems, but threw out that batch anyway. The health inspector also showed up to investigate. The report doesn't show any serious violations, and the restaurant stayed open.
Our day didn't start out very busy, but it has picked up, and I'm very encouraged by that.
Daley is so confident her food is safe, she even offers to eat it and let me cut into a piece with the camera rolling. She says it's important to be open and honest with her customers.
And I do apologize that we had to be put in this light to the general public. Our intentions are very good, and we'll continue to provide safe, quality food to the customers to ensure that they enjoy the meals and that they remain safe while eating our foods.
Eric Alvarez, First Coast News, on your side.